So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready, set, strike, check, strike.
On play action, Young out to his right. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
It's second and 8.
Okay, right.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Now Young. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Ready.
Third down and 9.
You, yellow. Here we go, set. Black ultra.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, bust, no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
45, right, ready?
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. In motion, Lamb. On second down, Young. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the shotgun. Young. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because
in trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Yellow, 43. You, yellow, right, red, cycle. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third downs.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
3rd and 6.
Eagle book, set, ready. 10 black, blaster, 6. Set.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
45, white. Claws red. Steel, black. Cut.
On 4th down, Young. Now he'll work his way out right. That one caught. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scrambling. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New England. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Let's go. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Black ultra. Black shot.
A second down throw for Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready? Sit. Mega. Yellow. 22.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's crazy. Five. Now let's put it in here, baby.
Working out of the gun, it's May. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here goes that.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Here goes that. Crazy.
Throwing is May. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Throwing now is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
26 more yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, go.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Strike it. Here we go. Set. Blast it. Six. Set.
Back to throw. Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
When it starts bad, has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Here's Young. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. In motion, Lamb. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Mims. And the kicking team right there, stopping before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Right.
On first down is Young. Laying out, and he made that catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Ready?
Throwing is Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Young to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Ready, break.
Here's third and 7. In motion, Lamb. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They put Wilson in motion. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Throwing on third down is May. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Patriots. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the return, here's Min. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Right. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Young. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. A gain there of 27 yards.
Let's go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
From the 25, here's second down and a yard. Now an option here, left side. Oh, big hole, left side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. May gonna look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Off the play fake, it's May. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Arian Smith, touchdown New England. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Blaster, 6. Come on, set. Black shot. Red, 38.
In motion, Lamb.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw on first down. A dive and a pass. Incredible. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Blue striking.
A gain of 14. And
Blue,
the
blue.
Jets first down.
Ready?
Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Set, hut. Smash. Picture your blue. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Break. You yellow. Here we play.
On first and 10, here's Young. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
32. First down, New York.
Black open.
Young to throw on first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
A second down throw for Young. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A big gain on the play. But it's third down.
Red, yellow. Set.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go. Young escaping the pressure right. This is caught two. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point from Party is good. And the Jets will get just a bit closer. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
First carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Smash, red. Ready, ready.
To throw, Young. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Young. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now Young. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Go red. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw. Young. He connects with Mims.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
33, yellow. Set cut.
To throw is Young. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets cut into the lead a little bit.
Jets 21.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy!
Rattle gun, here's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Toss, Henderson heading right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get this out wide.
Number 81. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Crazy! Crazy!
3rd and short. And here is May. It is put in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down is Young. Forced out wide. Back down the field for Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
Trouble, 38.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Red. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Black shot.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now he'll work his way out right. He's going to keep it himself.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Crazy.
On third and long, here's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. And back deep is Marvin Mims. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mess, here we go, here we go. Red, 38. White, white.
In motion, Lamb.
Set, cut.
Here's Young. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
13 yards on the
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Eagle blue. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
Blaster, stay. Ready?
First down.
Now Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
In motion, Lamb.
First down, Jets.
Ready.
Young to throw on first down. That is caught at the 3. And the Jets going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's good.
New England going to take their second time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Come on.
In motion, Lamb.
Cut, cut.
That is caught, and he's got another one. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
The kick is good.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, here's May. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete.
The sideline.
Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
10 at the 35.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Crazy.
On second down, here's Henderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Five. What's that? Ready, what's that?
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 6, Met 10, 52 blast.
Young to throw on first and 10. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, they need 3.
Down. Green Jack. Red 38.
In motion, Lamb.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
17 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Little play action with Young. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Red cycle. Here we go. Blaster. Black. 95.
To throw is Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is hot. And he will score again. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Crazy. Ready, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the ready. Smash, red. Here we go. 10 block, 5, 97.
In motion, Lamb. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Black shot. Let's go now. Yellow, green jack, steel, black.
Here's Young to throw, rolling right, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point from Carty is good, and the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.